everybody, my name is Yves and today I'm going to show you how to add and subtract integers. First of all, before we start, integers are positive and negative numbers. Positive numbers are numbers that go above 0 and negative numbers are numbers that go below 0. And now, we are going to start with addition with integers. So our first example of addition of integers is 3 plus 5. This is an example of addition of positive integers, which is very easy since you always see this in normal math. So 3 plus 5 is 8. But I have a new technique to show you. It is called the tile technique. As you can see here, there's 3 tiles and there are 5 tiles. So these 3 tiles represent this, and these 5 tiles represent this, 5. So if you count them or simply add them up, it will become 8, which means both of these are the same. And this technique is easy and very accurate. So now, onto our second example of addition of integers is negative 6 plus negative 4. These are negative numbers or addition of negative integers. This is as easy as addition of normal numbers or positive numbers. It will be easier if we use our tile technique first. So these are 6 tiles, which represent this. Now, we are going to add the 4 of these, or 4 tiles, which represent this. If we add 6 plus 4, it will become 10. So, but since we are under 0, this is now known as negative. So this will become negative 10, which means both of these are the same. And now, on our last example of addition of integers is negative 6 plus negative 4 plus 5. Now this is addition of mixed integers. Like earlier, negative 6 plus negative 4 is negative 10. But now we have to add it with a positive number, which is 5. And now let us go to our tile technique. So these are 5 tiles, which represent this. And these are 10 tiles, 10 negative tiles that represent both of these. So let us count the remaining tiles. So, let's pretend that this is subtraction. So if we subtract 10, if we subtract 5 from 10, it will become 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But in this case, since the remaining numbers are below 0 or negative, it has to be called negative 5. Which means, if we add negative 6 plus negative 4 plus 5, it will become negative 5. And now, onto our subtraction of integers. So now, our first example of subtracting integers. So now, 6 minus 3. This is subtraction of positive integers. Since you only see this will be easily 3. But I have a new technique to show you, which is called the line technique or linear technique. So let us start from 0 going to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do here. And then, since we are going to subtract 3 from 6, we have to go back 3. So 1, 2, 3. So now we are on 3. So since this is 3 and this is 3, which means both of these are the same, and that this is an easy and accurate technique. And now, on our second example of subtraction of integers is -7 minus -4. Now this might be a little complicated, but let's go to our line technique. So let us start from 7, -7. But we have to subtract -4 from -7. How? And as you can see here, it went up 4, or let us say sticks, 4 sticks. It added up because if we add, or if we subtract a negative number with a negative number, protocol will be that it will be counterflowing the flow, or that it will be simply addition. And now we are stuck with -3. So which means both of these are the same. And now onto our last example of subtracting integers. Now on our last example of subtraction of integers is -5 minus 4 minus -7. Now this might be more complicated than before, but now let us go to our line technique. As you can see here, I started with 5, -5, but we have to subtract 5 with 4. But since we are going below and not subtracting a positive number with a negative number, we'll just go with the flow. So we went to 9. But now let's go to -7. Now like earlier, if we subtract a negative number with a negative number, protocol will be going counterflow or simply addition. So now, let's say we are going to add 7 from -9. So we are going to -2. Since we are on -2 and that we have no more to subtract, which means our end is -2 and this is -2, which means both of these are the same. And now you have reached the end of my video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned from me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.